Welcome to Daily Talk Lessons. Let's improve your English and speak with confidence. I'm Anna.
And I'm Tom. So, today we're going to talk about something that's, super important. And it's, one of those words that, everyone uses and,
Tom, stop.
What?
You just said 5 times in one sentence.
Wait, did I? Oh no.
And that is exactly why today's topic is perfect.
Okay. So what are we learning today?
The word like. 7 different meanings.
7?
7.
I thought like just meant, when you like something.
That's meaning number 1. You have 6 more to learn.
This is going to be a long episode, isn't it?
But a good one, trust me.
All right, I trust you.
So, funny story. Yesterday, one of my students, Maria, she made an interesting mistake.
What happened?
She was telling me about her weekend shopping trip.
Okay.
And she said, I like going to the store, and the cashier was very nice, and I was happy, and the prices were good.
That sounds a little off.
Exactly. She used everywhere.
But some of those were wrong?
Some were perfect. Some were awkward.
How do you know which is which?
That's what we're learning today.
Okay, good, because honestly, that's me too.
Really?
Yeah, last week I was talking to Lily about dinner plans.
What happened?
I said I'd like to try that new Italian restaurant.
Good so far.
And she looked at me funny.
Funny how?
She said, you'd like to or you like it?
Oh.
And my brain just went completely foggy.
Classic confusion.
I froze. I didn't know how to answer.
What did you do?
I just said, I want pasta, and walked away.
Problem solved.
But not really. My chest got tight thinking about it later.
That stomach drop feeling when you realize you don't understand a word?
Exactly that. So help me, Anna. Break it down.
Okay. First, let me give you a mental picture.
I love mental pictures.
Think of as a Swiss Army knife.
A Swiss Army knife?
One word, 7 different tools.
And if I pick the wrong tool...
You might be cutting bread with a corkscrew.
Ouch, that would hurt.
It would. So let's learn all 7 tools.
I'm ready. Teach me, Anna.
Let's start with the easiest one. Meaning number 1.
Okay.
Like as a verb, meaning enjoy or have a preference for.
Oh, that one I know.
Give me an example.
I like coffee.
Perfect.
I like my job. Most days.
Most days. I like that honesty.
I like spending time with Lily.
Beautiful. This shows preference or enjoyment.
So when I say I like pizza, I'm expressing preference.
Exactly. You enjoy pizza. You have positive feelings about pizza.
Pizza is amazing. I have very positive feelings.
Same here. Okay, try a negative one.
I don't like waking up early.
Perfect. You have negative feelings about early mornings.
Extremely negative feelings.
Okay, what about questions?
Do you like this restaurant?
Great. You're asking about someone's preference.
Does Biscuit like treats?
Biscuit loves treats. Too much.
See, I knew that one already.
Good. That's meaning number 1. Ready for number 2?
Hit me.
Meaning number 2. Like meaning similar to or resembling.
Similar to?
This is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
When I say, that cloud looks like a dragon.
You're not saying you enjoy the cloud.
Right. I'm saying it resembles a dragon.
Oh, so it's like a dream means it resembles a dream. You're comparing 2 things. Not enjoying the dream, comparing to a dream.
Exactly. Give me another example.
He's like his father.
Perfect. He resembles his father. Similar personality, maybe looks.
This tastes like chicken.
Classic. Everything tastes like chicken.
Right? Frog legs, alligator.
All chicken. But yes, you're comparing the taste.
What about she sings like an angel?
Beautiful example. Her singing resembles how we imagine angels sing.
So it's always a comparison.
Always. Two things being similar.
Got it. This meaning is about resemblance.
Exactly. Now, quick question for you.
Okay.
It feels like summer today. Which meaning?
Number 2, it resembles summer. The weather is similar.
Perfect. You're getting this.
Wait, so looks like, sounds like, feels like, those are all comparison phrases?
Sharp observation. Yes, we'll cover those in detail later.
Got it. What's number 3?
Okay, here comes the controversial one.
Controversial? Now I'm interested.
Meaning number 3. Like as a filler word.
Filler word?
When people say, I was like so tired.
Oh, the casual Valley Girl one.
Well, not just Valley Girls anymore.
Everyone does it?
Everyone. He's like the best player. It was like amazing.
I hear this all the time.
How often do you think natives use filler like?
10 times a day?
Try 50.
50?
At least. Maybe more for younger speakers.
That's insane.
But here's the tricky part.
Uh-oh.
In formal settings, don't use it.
So, job interviews?
No filler like at job interviews.
Business presentations?
Definitely not.
But with Jake on the weekend?
Go wild. It's totally fine.
So it's like wearing sweatpants.
What do you mean?
Comfortable at home, perfect for Netflix,
Okay.
but not for a job interview.
That's a perfect metaphor. I'm stealing that.
Feel free.
Filler like is sweatpants for your vocabulary.
I'm learning.
You are. But here's a tip for learners.
What's that?
Don't overuse filler like when practicing.
Why not?
Natives know instinctively where it fits.
But learners don't.
Right. So it can sound awkward if overdone.
1 per sentence max.
Perfect rule. 1 max or none.
Got it. Sweatpants, but don't wear them every day.
Exactly. Okay, meaning number 4.
I'm ready.
Like meaning approximately or about.
Approximately?
Like there were like 50 people there.
So about 50, not exactly 50?
Exactly. Instead of saying approximately, natives say like.
That's so much easier than saying approximately.
Right? Approximately has 5 syllables.
Like has 1.
Native speakers are lazy.
Efficient, let's say.
Let's say efficient. Give me an example.
It costs like $20.
Perfect. About 20, maybe 18, maybe 22.
It takes like 10 minutes to walk there.
Great. Approximately 10 minutes.
Jake is like 6 feet tall.
You got it. Roughly 6 feet.
Wait, is this different from the filler word?
Good question. They're related but different.
How so?
Meaning like doesn't change the meaning.
Okay.
It was amazing versus it was like amazing, same meaning.
Just sounds more casual.
Right. But approximation like does change the meaning.
Oh.
There were 20 people is exact.
And there were like 20 people is approximate.
Exactly. The like adds uncertainty.
My brain is doing gymnastics right now.
But you're keeping up.
Barely. What's number 5?
Ready?
Let's go.
Meaning number 5. Like meaning such as.
Such as?
For giving examples, I enjoy outdoor activities like hiking and camping.
Oh, so it's introducing a list.
Yes, examples of a category.
Cities like Paris and Rome are beautiful.
Perfect. Paris and Rome are examples of beautiful cities.
Wait, I thought we used such as for that.
You can. Such as is more formal.
But like works too?
Perfectly. And here's good news.
What?
Like is professional.
Really?
We need to improve metrics like customer satisfaction and response time.
That sounds like a business meeting.
Exactly. Totally appropriate.
So, some likes are professional, some aren't.
Welcome to English.
My head is spinning, but I love it.
Let me give you more examples.
Please.
I enjoy fruits like apples, oranges, and berries.
Fruits examples.
She speaks languages like French, Spanish, and Italian.
Language examples.
We need software tools like Photoshop and Figma.
That's my world. Design tools.
See? Very professional.
I use this like at work all the time without knowing it.
That's the goal. Unconscious competence.
Okay, what's number 6?
Meaning number 6. Like for introducing an example or explanation.
Isn't that the same as 5?
Similar, but this one usually starts sentences.
Give me an example.
Like, imagine if you had to choose between pizza and tacos.
Oh, it's setting up a scenario.
Exactly. It signals example coming.
Like a signpost on a road.
Perfect metaphor. Pay attention, story ahead.
Like one time I was late for work and my boss was so mad.
Perfect. You're cueing a story.
I've heard Jake do this constantly.
Everyone does it in casual speech.
Like, you know when you're really tired but can't sleep?
Great. You're introducing a relatable situation.
This feels natural to me.
Because you've heard it 1,000 times.
True. Native input for the win.
Okay, ready for the last one?
Number 7, the final boss.
Meaning number 7, would like.
Would like?
The polite way to say want.
Oh, I'd like some coffee.
More polite than I want coffee.
I'd like to speak with the manager.
Perfect. Essential for professional situations.
We'd like to make a reservation for 2.
Excellent. Very polite, very appropriate.
So, would like is always more polite than want.
In requests and formal situations, yes.
But at home with Lily?
I want pizza is totally fine.
Good, because I say that literally every Friday.
Lily must love that.
She does not, but she tolerates it.
Context is everything with would like.
Formal or polite situations use would like. Casual with friends and family, want is fine. Got it.
Okay, wait, let me count.
Counting what?
We just covered 7 meanings.
7 meanings, one tiny word.
How does your brain feel?
Like it just ran a marathon.
And that was comparison-like.
Wait, it was? I didn't even notice.
See, you're using them naturally already.
This is wild. Okay, can we practice?
Absolutely. I'll give you sentences.
And I identify which meaning?
Exactly. Quick fire round.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
I like chocolate ice cream.
Easy. Number 1, enjoy, preference.
Correct. This weather feels like spring.
Number 2, similar to resembling.
Perfect. He was like totally shocked.
Number 3, filler word.
Yes. There were like 100 people at the concert.
Number 4, approximately.
Excellent. I enjoy hobbies like reading and painting.
Number 5, such as giving examples.
Like, what if we tried a completely different approach?
Number 6, introducing an example or scenario.
Last one. I'd like to order the salmon, please.
Number 7, would like, polite, want.
Tom, you got all 7.
I did?
Perfect score.
I feel like I just won a game show.
And that was feel like, which brings us to vocabulary.
Oh, there's more?
9 essential phrases with like.
9?
Don't panic. We'll go through them together.
Okay, I trust you. Hit me.
First phrase, would like. Would like.
Would like, would like.
The polite way to say want.
For requests and formal situations.
I'd like some water, please.
Would like, polite requests. Got it.
Second phrase, feel like. Feel like.
Feel like, feel like.
This one has 2 uses.
2 uses?
Use 1, I feel like pizza tonight.
That means you're in the mood for pizza.
Exactly. You want pizza. You're craving it.
And use 2?
This fabric feels like silk.
Oh, similar sensation, comparison.
Perfect. 2 different uses, same phrase.
Feel like, mood or sensation.
You got it.
I feel like I'm getting smarter.
You are getting smarter. Okay. Third phrase, look like. Look like.
Look like, look like.
For appearances and visual resemblance.
You look like your sister.
Perfect.
It looks like rain today.
Great. The sky resembles rainy conditions.
That dress looks like $1,000,000.
Fancy. Yes, exactly.
Look like, appearances and visual comparison.
Fourth phrase, sound like, sound like.
Sound like, sound like.
For what you hear or how something seems based on description.
That sounds like a great idea.
Perfect.
Oh, Jake says sounds like a plan all the time.
Classic phrase. It means, I agree, let's do it.
You sound like you're tired.
Great. Based on your voice, you seem tired.
Sound like, auditory resemblance or agreement.
Fifth phrase, seem like, seem like.
Seem like, seem like.
For general impressions.
He seems like a nice person.
Perfect.
Wait, what's the difference from look like?
Good question. Looks like is visual only.
And seems like?
Overall impression from any information.
Behavior, voice, everything combined?
Exactly.
This seems like a bad idea.
Great. Your overall feeling says no.
Seem like, general impression.
Sixth phrase, something like, something like.
Something like, something like.
For approximations or vague similarities.
So it costs something like $50.
Perfect. Approximately 50.
He said something like, we need to work harder.
Great. You're paraphrasing, not quoting exactly.
Something like, being vague or approximate.
Seventh phrase, nothing like, nothing like.
Nothing like, nothing like.
For emphasizing total difference.
Oh, the opposite of like.
Exactly. This is nothing like I expected.
Completely different from expectations.
He's nothing like his brother.
They're totally different people.
You got it.
Nothing like, complete contrast.
Eighth phrase, more like, more like.
More like, more like.
For corrections or being more precise.
Give me an example.
It wasn't love at first sight. More like curiosity.
Oh, correcting the first statement.
It's not blue, more like turquoise.
Being more accurate.
Exactly.
More like, corrections and precision.
Last phrase. Like I said. Like I said.
Like I said. Like I said.
For referencing something you mentioned before.
Like I said, we need to be careful.
Perfect. You're reminding the listener.
Like I mentioned earlier, Biscuit loves treats.
She really does. Too much.
Like I said, referencing previous information.
And that's all 9 phrases.
Okay, that was a lot.
How do you feel?
Honestly, like I just climbed a mountain.
A mountain of likes.
But my chest feels lighter now.
Something clicked?
Yeah, something definitely clicked.
That's the best feeling in language learning.
When it stops being information?
And becomes intuition.
Yeah, exactly that.
You'll start noticing like everywhere now.
In movies, podcasts, conversations.
It's like putting on glasses for the first time.
Suddenly everything is clear.
Exactly. And the more you notice,
the more natural it becomes.
That's the goal. Unconscious understanding.
I like that goal.
Meaning number 1.
See, I'm using them right.
You really are.
Okay, so question for our listeners.
Yes, let's hear it.
Which meaning of like surprised you most?
Did you know there were 7 different meanings?
Or did you think like just meant, I like coffee?
Tell us in the comments.
We read every single one.
Every single one.
And if you liked this episode,
that's meaning number 1.
If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe.
Hit that button. We post new episodes every day.
Every single day.
And share this with a friend learning English.
Someone who struggles with like.
Which is basically everyone.
True.
Keep listening, keep learning.
And remember, it's totally okay to make mistakes.
Even natives mess up sometimes.
The goal isn't perfection.
It's progress.
Small steps every day.
That's how you become fluent.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.